This is a download from BBC London 94.9.
Hi there, I'm Gigi Salmon and this is the Inside Chelsea podcast. This BBC London download looks at what's been happening in and around Stamford Bridge over the last 7 days and is available from the Chelsea website, the BBC London website and of course via iTunes. Well, the past 7 days were almost perfect as far as the team's results and performances were concerned. An almost perfect display against Swansea City in the league at the weekend was followed up by an exhibition of controlled football which almost brought a 3-point reward from the tie with Valencia in the Champions League. In this edition of the Inside Chelsea podcast, we'll get the thoughts of Blues manager Villas-Boas and Didier Drogba on that game against the Swans, plus Frank Lampard has some comments worth listening to following the match in Spain. Well, being a follower of Chelsea can never be said to be a boring pastime, as the match against Swansea City highlighted. In an all-action affair, 2 goals from Brazilian midfielder Ramirez, 1 from Fernando Torres and a welcome strike from a fit-again Didier Drogba led to a comfortable 4-1 victory, which helped to erase the memory of that defeat at Old Trafford the previous weekend. The only blot on an otherwise perfect display was the dismissal of Fernando Torres for a 2-footed tackle, which will mean he'll miss the next 3 games. And manager Villas-Boas gave this assessment of his team's performance.
Yeah, it was good. Difficult once again after Wednesday, but very, very gratifying win because again the boys with 10 men behaved spectacularly well and didn't lose the impetus to continue to attack, which brought us on to this fantastic result, which is well deserved for the effort that has been put.
Did you have any complaints about being down to 10 men?
No, I mean it's the ref's decision, and we just have to take it on board. So nothing to say.
Was that frustrating at the time because Fernando had looked sharp and got his goal again?
Yeah, but I mean it's match incidents and there's nothing to say. The referee has made his decision and end of story. I think throughout the 90 minutes we were superior. Again, I would emphasize that I like the way Swansea plays because they propose a style of play that is different and they stick to it. And it's a pity he went on to 10 against 11 because if it was 11 against 11 it would be a good spectacle. And we were on for a good afternoon. It was a good afternoon the same with fantastic effort and I'm very pleased.
About his goal though, I mean he needed that and it was a great finish from Torres. Yeah,
I mean the team produced very well. I think it's important for us to continue to create the most amount of opportunities as possible, and to have this diversity of people arriving in the box to finish it from the strikers to the midfielders is something very good.
And 2 for Ramirez as well, from midfield, exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think our goals have been spread out throughout the team, so I think this signifies that we have a good arrival to the box and from everybody, and it's good for us. It's good signs for us. Now we just have to focus on Valencia. It's going to be a difficult away trip. But I think we feel that if we get a win over there, we could be on course to finishing top in the group, and it's important.
Was the perfect end the Drogba goal as well? Back on the pitch and back with a goal for him.
Yeah, it was important for him to come back and to have a run and to finish it with a goal was fantastic. What I would emphasize a little bit more is that on the first ball that Didier touched was a ball that he challenged in the air with a central defender. So after coming back from a concussion that has put him out for such a long time, it again shows the commitment of this player towards the squad and the effort of the squad, and that's even more satisfying than his goal.
Have you used the whole squad today as well? Was it hard to leave Frank Lampard out?
No, I mean it's not the question. We used 11 fresh players apart from Peter and JT who were involved in the game against Fulham, and I think we just focus on team winning, and there's nothing more to say. And Frank is a fantastic player, and he'll get back to the team as soon as possible, as you know.
And one man happy to be back doing what he does best, and that is scoring goals, is Didier Drogba.
Yeah, I think we're progressing. We made a lot of changes in the summer with a new manager, so It's very interesting the way we played today. And I think the second half we had at Manchester was very interesting as well. So I think we're going to keep progressing like this.
When you look at the bench today, does that show the depth in the squad here now?
Oh yeah, I think when last season there was a time during the season where we were complaining about the bench being too short. I think now we have a big bench, a strong bench, and it's good for us. It's good for the club. I think that's what we need. We need to be strong because there's a lot of competitions, and we want to win them all. So we need everyone.
From a personal point of view, what did it mean to get back on the pitch today after what you've been through already this season?
Well, it was amazing. It was amazing, being knocked out like I was a few weeks ago. It wasn't easy to come and play as if nothing happened. But of course, the club helped me. The fans were always supporting me, so they made things easier for me.
What about that reaction when you came on from the supporters today?
Amazing, fantastic. Again, the support is there, and I really appreciate. And the relationship with the fans has improved a lot since the last few years, since a long time now, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
And to be back with a goal as well was just a perfect ending for you.
Yeah, perfect. To come in and score is always good. But I want to look at the performance today, and I think we played really well. And it's good for the confidence to score. And I hope that I will get more minutes on the pitch to improve and develop my fitness.
Hi there, I'm Gigi Salmon and this is the Inside Chelsea podcast. Well, after a week of speculation concerning the future of his England midfielder, Andre Villas-Boas' recall of Frank Lampard was totally vindicated for the Champions League tie away to Valencia. The Blues manager's decision to select Frank looked to be a masterstroke as he repaid his boss by opening the scoring with a trademark goal after 56 minutes. Chelsea by then were in complete command of the Group E tie, but unfortunately had to settle for a point when substitute Salomon Kalou, with 7 minutes remaining, handled the ball in the penalty area and the Spaniards equalised from the subsequent spot kick. Speaking after the match, Frank Lampard said the players were disappointed that they couldn't hold on for the win.
A bit frustrating. I think Valencia did start to push a little bit after our goal. But we created a lot of chances here, and at 1-0 up you are frustrated to lose the game. But maybe a fair result on when you look back at it, but we sit in the dressing room knowing we created a lot, knowing that their keeper made 3 or 4 great saves really, whereas Big Pick made a couple maybe, so a bit frustrating not to win.
And I guess it was in the script that you would score on your return?
Nothing's in the script, so you have to work for it, but no, I'm pleased. I've missed out on a few games lately, and you have to keep on top of yourself, work hard, and when you get your chance you have to show. That's what I tried to do tonight.
I know you've had knockbacks in your career before, but how frustrating has it been recently?
Well, a little bit, because I want to play. I don't want to just pick my money up and sit my backside on the bench or anything. But you have to respect the manager and respect the team and the quality and the squad that we have. And it's a big squad, and the manager has to do what he sees fit. If he wants to bring young players through at times, then I have to go along with that. I'm fortunate enough that I'm at a club I love, and I've got a great history here. And I want to continue that story on for a good few years, not just now, not just for the next few months. I want to continue it for a good few years, so I'll always work hard for that.
Are you at the stage in your career that you value playing every game?
Yeah, of course. I've probably been like that for a while, but I'm a player I think who likes to play regularly because I think it helps me get my momentum and stay fit and get confident, and don't always start the season out of the blocks. So hopefully now I can get a run of games. It's down to the manager. And
are you pleased with tonight's performance?
Yeah, I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm pleased. It's a difficult game. These games are not always easy to really be expansive in the way you play in midfield. You have to do a lot of work to stop the other team playing as well, and I think we did that in the first half a lot, and then we had a real 20 minutes in the second half where we could have been out of sight in the game, maybe 2 or 3-0. So personally I'm pleased to be part of that, and I think the team had really good parts of the game.
And finally the draw, I know it was so close to a win, but it leaves you in a very good position, doesn't it, still?
Yeah, it does. We won our first game, which is important, and now we've got 2 back-to-back games against Genk. If we win them both, we put ourselves, I would have thought, basically through. But we can't take that for granted. But we're in a fair position, but we have to carry on. Still well.
I'm Gigi Sam, and you've been listening to the Inside Chelsea podcast, the official podcast of your favourite club, and you will be able to hear the next instalment on Thursday, the 6th of October, where we'll be taking a look back at the match against Bolton in the Premier League. Until then, to keep right up to date with all the very latest from your club, please keep an eye on Chelsea TV or check out the websites www.chelseafc.com or the BBC London website, which can be found at www.bbc.co.uk/London/sport. But until next time, take care, good luck to the Blues, bye for now.